Heavenly Homestead here. We are at our third cutout in a month. We are really in for it with this one. The bees are on the second floor of this house behind wood wall, and they go almost all the way to the top. That last little bit up at the top, I think we're clear. So we're going to get that blackboard cut out of there, and we pulled the boards off and just kind of tried to save them so that the gentleman can get them back at, but it's a older gentleman and his wife living here, and they just aren't having good luck outrunning these bees. So we're really still at the bee site. Been here a couple hours. Got all the board cut away. Some of the blackboard is still in there. My honey's up there getting the honey. Ooh, it's hard to hold the camera. Right now he's up there into the first honey store that we have found, and it's huge. This is what we've pulled out so far. We'll see how much of this big old Rubbermaid tub we get filled, and as you can see, the bees are pretty mad. Alright, just a quick update. Sorry, my finger got in the way there. We are really into the honey stores. I'm going to try to zoom and see how well you can see. You want to hold up? Can you pull out a piece and hold it up? Oops, sorry. Bad videographer. Nice.
This is heavy.
Heavy with honey. Yep. Getting zoomed out again. Hang on. Oops. This is making me wish I had brought my camera stand, because I can't do this with gloves on. Alright. So the bees are getting more and more irritated. We're trying to get all the honeycomb out for the homeowners to try to dissuade other bees. They're going to have to fill the cavity. But anyway, my honeybee up there he is getting the sweet stuff, and we still have 3 more cavities to cut out after this one. We have hit a little bit of brood, so I have a feeling it's not going to be a whole lot more with the honey, but we'll see. It is honey flow time right now. So instead, I'm back out at our bee site. I just wanted to give a little bit of aftermath, just to show what a monumental task we took on. My sweetheart and I just were not didn't know what we were getting ourselves into, but I'm glad that we did it. The couple that live here, older, very sweet couple, and it was right, as you can see, it was right underneath their wheelchair ramp, so it was really bad for them, and their grandkids live next door, so I'm glad that we were able to get it out. They lit us up pretty good through our bee suits though, but as you can see, I mean, that hive was a good 9 feet tall of it was just pure comb. I don't know if you can see through with the camera, but I mean, this whole thing was filled with bees. We probably pulled out, I'm thinking, between 50 to 80,000 bees at least. So I mean, that's my estimate. I'm not the best estimator, but I'm imagining, I figure a 9 foot tall hive that's a good 1.5 feet wide. So we got about 30 pounds of honey. I just have to figure out how to get it out without using my spinner. I think it's just going to take a little bit more time than a normal honey extraction. So anyway, just wanted to give an update. We weren't able to film much more during the actual extraction because we had our hands full with those bees. They were just about ornery as anything you could have imagined. So anyway, have a blessed day, and ciao for now. Okay, just an update on the hive that we took out, the 9 foot hive. We have them at the back of the property in our bee yard. We have them in the hive named Amici. In Italian, that means friend, but I don't think they're very friendly bees. I don't think they love us very much. So they're out there under the bee bus stop that my hubby made. Kind of give them some shade when the weather gets hotter. They're next to the hive to the right is our Amore hive, I think. Yes, Amore, which means love, in case you forgot from our previous video. And over there is the Bella hive, the beautiful hive. So they're all doing well. And we are just gonna, we have some honey supers on top of them with a queen excluder on top of these two. So it's definitely honey flow season right now. So we will see what kind of bees we've collected. We've gotten our honey out as much as I can through a sieve, and you can tell that there's still quite a bit of honey. It's a lot lighter than it was. But if there's any beaks out there that can give me a better way to get the honey out when you have wild comb, please post comments below. This is what we do with it. We've put it into cheesecloth and rubber banded it up. I'm gonna cover it with some water. We're gonna boil it down. I might get a couple more bags in there before I get started. And all of the wax that is in there will melt out into the pot, and we can go and get the cheesecloth out that should be empty and just filled with any debris or dead bees or whatever is left in the comb. So we'll get started on that and show you how it turns out. Just a quick video result of what happened with melting my honeycomb. I'll have to find a way to utilize these ones that still have some crud on them, as you can see. This one isn't too bad, it's thinner. This is probably the best one that turned out. There's a little bit of stuff on top I can probably scrape off. This one I washed and rinsed and rinsed and rinsed in water. All that honeycomb out once I had it bagged up. So you can tell the difference in the results. So if we ever do another cutout, if I have honey or comb to render, I will definitely do a lot more rinsing. So, you know, life is a learning experience, and I'm learning as I go, and just enjoying the process of hands-on learning and all of this great stuff. So just a little info for anybody out there that's looking to render their wax for selling it. I already showed you all our wax we rendered out of what was left. It was kind of a successful failure, I think, because now I know what to do and what not to do. We ended up with honey, and of course I know I did not get all the honey out that I could have, but we ended up with 1, 2, 3 of the small mason jars, the smaller mason jars, and then we ended up with 3 of the larger mason jars, but this one is not quite to the top, so we're gonna keep that one for ourselves, because as I told my husband, to the victor go the spoils, and boy, I tell you what, he was the victor on this cutout. He really took a lot of pops from those bees, and we're just gonna, one of these is going to, like I said, to the church, and we're gonna sell the rest, but I'll be having another video when we start extracting the honey that we actually have on the hives with the honey supers on them. So stay tuned for that. Ciao for now.